Alright, so what's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be checking out the brand new HRM-9 SMG in Modern Warfare 3. So I'm not sure what this SMG is actually based off of. I don't know if it's actually based off of anything that we've had in COD before, but one thing that I do really like about it, if we go have a look at the iron sights on it here. So with the long barrel that I've got on, if we aim down sights here, the iron sights are really clean, but a lot of people have been comparing these to the Growl from Modern Warfare 2019, which it is fairly accurate to be fair. I mean, the main reason people are saying that is because it's got like the one prong down the middle there, which is very similar to what the Growl had. I said this in my previous video, I just want them to bring the Growl back. Like this, yeah, this doesn't cut it. I genuinely think the Growlers are one of my favorite guns in like COD history. It's just, it was such a nice feeling weapon. The way it sounded, the way it looked, the way it reloaded, the iron sights, like it was just one of those perfect guns that I just don't think can ever be replicated. Anyway, we're going to go into Rio 24/7. I did say I was going to do this in a separate video and just cover Rio, but it's kind of late now. Do you know what I mean? Like most people have played by now, they've formed their own opinions, and I've actually gone ahead and played it. I think it's a really good map actually. I think this is like, I would say, the perfect Call of Duty map. It has a 3-lane system, but it has complexity, it has elevation to it, and it's not huge either. It's literally like the perfect COD map. You know, it's not something that's tiny like Shipment where you have constant action, but it's not so huge that you can't find people either. It's got like the perfect balance between constant action and not just, you know, complete brain aids, which is what Shipment and I'd say Rust is, to be honest. That's a riot shield guy. And that does nothing to him. Are you mad? I have a Stormender. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I mean, one of the best parts of this map is how colourful it is. I mean, obviously, it's set in Rio, so it's going to be a colourful map. But just knowing COD, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was overcast and just washed out like pretty much every other COD map recently. Mate, look at that time to kill. This thing is nuts. Where the fuck? How did he see me there? I could not even see him at all, but he sees me completely. Oh, fuck off. That is actually bullshit. One thing that really annoys me about playing COD, like, especially for the first few games, is how it always seems like you only get thrown into matches that are in progress. Like, I don't want to join a match in pro. I don't know why you'd throw me into a game where my team is just obviously losing. That makes no sense to me. Right, I've got this thing a pretty decent level now. I probably should say as well, it actually is double XP across the board this weekend as well, I think, because they basically acknowledged how bad Season 1 Reloaded was as an update, so they gave us double XP, which is really nice of them. It's a very rare thing for COD to do. I mean, usually they release a broken update, they just sort of like, whoopsies, you know, I'm a Sagittarius, and they just leave it the way it is. But it's nice to get some double XP, I suppose. 25 hipfire kills with the HRM-9. That's brutal, man. We got operator kills while crouching or sliding, and affected by a tactical, obviously, but I don't have that yet, I don't think. So I hate how wide the hipfire spread is on like most guns in the recent CODs. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like every time I have to do hipfire kills, I've got like a huge gaping hipfire. Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I remember as recently as Modern Warfare 2019 when you could get like these laser tight hipfires where they're like as tight as a nun's asshole, but in the recent CODs you just can't do that anymore. I don't get why. I mean, the reason why I remember being a thing was maybe because I watched FaZe Jev back then, and I remember he used to, like, when he was going for the obsidian camos, it would always be the hipfire no brain activity loadouts, but you just can't do that now, which is so shit. Right, well, we might as well go for the hipfire kills and the sliding and crouching kills. We'll go with crouching kills. I mean, I suppose it's nice they clarified sliding or crouching. Oh, great, another match in... I mean, to be fair, it's only just started, so I can't really mode. Mate, look at that. By the time my hipfire's actually figured out how to get on target, they've sort of already killed him. He's on the van. Look at that hipfire, man. What am I supposed to do? Look how wide it is. Why is it that fucking wide? No. What the fuck? Wait, what? What's happening? What the fuck? Mate, COD just used to be so much better back in the day. Like, it was just so much more simple, like, with all the menus and just the way things worked, man. I don't understand it. You had 3 sections: campaign, multiplayer, spec ops. You clicked on multiplayer, had a list of game modes, you picked one. It was so fucking simple. Now you've got, like, this fucking Disney Plus Hulu, like, UI, which just looks hideous to navigate. I'll tell you what, I don't mind the way it is at the moment when you first load it up, when you've got the Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, and Modern Warfare 2, and you go along into either multiplayer or, you know, ranked play or whatever, I don't mind that UI, but you've got the, like, what's hot feature at the bottom with the fucking, like, Hulu Square looking things. It's just so weird to me. Like, I'll never forgive them for what they did with Modern Warfare 2. Like, in Modern Warfare 3, right, the UI isn't as bad. It's definitely not amazing, but it's not as bad. But what were they thinking in Modern Warfare 2, man? Like, that was horrid. Oh, yeah, one thing from Season 1 Reloaded that I wanted to talk about as well, which I don't think I'll do its own dedicated video on, but it's the Jack BFB. I mean, this thing is one of, I'd say, the most popular attachments thing I've ever seen in COD. If you guys don't know what the Jack BFB muzzle brake is, it's basically something that was introduced in Season 1 Reloaded, which is in the, like, it's in the Season 1 Reloaded, like, Battle Pass section where you can get the new SMG. But basically what this muzzle brake does is it reduces your recoil control by, like, 60%, so it makes pretty much everything a laser beam at the cost of making your radar ping for, I think, a longer time and give it a direction as well. So very similar to what the advanced UAV does, and people are loving this thing because of how little recoil there is while using it. And especially for Warzone, I don't think the trade-off is really that bad for people. I mean, you get the really aggressive people who would rather be shown on the UAV so people push them so they get more kills. So something like this is just, you know, an all-round plus. And I think it's incredible because it's just completely changed, like, the meta entirely, especially on Warzone. Like, there's a lot of builds that I use where I'll just swap things out and use the Jack BFB in place of it. For me, it's made with the SMG build because you can have a nose stock attachment now, use the Jack BFB, and it not only completely negates the nose stock, like, downgrades, but it actually still improves the recoil as well. It's crazy. Oh, man, I was going for the quad feed. The one thing that this gun really needs desperately is an extended mag, and you don't get a 50-round mag until level 18, which is the max level on the gun. I don't know why the fuck they've started doing this recently, where they just make the best attachments like the final ones you get. I mean, I know why it is. It's player retention. I mean, people aren't going to keep playing the game for as long if they can get every attachment by level 6. If it's all the way at level 18, they're going to keep playing till they get it. I mean, hey, it's working on me so far, right? Getting to the point as well where I need a Sheikah quads to come back into the game. Like, Raven or Sledgehammer or Activision, whoever's making the decisions over there, listen to me. Why is a Sheikah quads not in the game? Why has it not been in the game for like the past 3 weeks? I'm pretty sure now this is our 3rd week without a Sheikah quads. Why? Please explain to me why we've got a map and a mode in the game that's just not there. There we go. There's the crouching kills done. Now we just need to do the hipfire ones. I mean, I'm not really showing off the true strength of the HRM-9 in this video because I'm going for hipfire kills, but trust me, if you haven't used this thing yet, this actually could be the new meta. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's already replacing the Swarm in Warzone. The nerf of the Swarm core actually hit it pretty bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's now considered not one of the worst SMGs in the game, but there's just a lot more that are better than it. And there we go. There's the hipfire kills done. Lovely stuff. Oh my god, get outplayed. Mind games. It's all mind games. Oh, shit. Oh! Get fucked. No, their entire team zombie. I wish my team could actually push the objective like that, but nah, I just get dribbling cabbages instead. I'm not talking about this game specifically. I'm talking about the bigger picture. I mean, there's been so many times where I just get idiots for teammates that don't know what an objective is. You know when you have those days when, like, I don't know what it is, but it just feels like your aim is off. Like, no matter how much you play during the day or, like, try and get practice in, it just feels like you can't aim. Like, it doesn't, like... I don't know, I just can't do it. I think I'll go ahead and get this thing into Stellar tonight. I want to try and get the TAC Evolver into Stellar as well. And then the only one I need to get is the Storm Ender, I think. And then I've got every single gun in the game into Stellar. It's just annoying with the Storm Ender because, like, it's very situational. And even then, on a map like Rio, you can't really see the sky clearly. Like, there's a lot of buildings in the way of, like, UAVs that might be in the sky. So what I need to do now is get this thing to 18. Affected by tactical kills. Kills without the enemy damaging me. Kills after shortly sprinting. That's quite easy. And hipfire kills while sliding, which sounds quite hard, to be fair. You know, I'm genuinely surprised that nobody's been talking about this TAC Evolver. Like, I genuinely think this is such a solid LMG. Like, even just... I don't know about Warzone. I mean, I would have thought people would have been talking about this for Warzone as, like, I don't know, the TAC Eradicator killer or replacement or something like that. Maybe it's because it's really hard to get behind all the challenges and stuff. Like, all the, you know, you have to go back throughout the weeks, get the aftermarket parts, and then do this. Maybe less people are going for this. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.